Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is another review for Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 6, Episode 14, Kiuwhaaaaaaaa. I think that's how I was supposed to say it. Kiuwhaaaaaaaa. Kiuwhaaaaaaaa. It'll be written, and y'all will see why I'm saying it that way. But anyway, Kiuwhaaaaaaaa. That's how I should say Kaya what? Anyway, Kaya was she's still you know, she and damn, come on, lip gloss. I think it's that. What y'all think? If I got to start doing this, it's that. It's that. Kaya was still, she said, I ain't accountable for what the fans said, for what they have to say. Ain't got nothing to do with me. So I don't know what you want me to say. Kimmy explains, you know, tries to explain again how she's culpable, you know, in this. And Kaya will, girl, I'm sorry. I don't. I'm not going to budge because listen, I did not know that you thought that I was responsible. Like, she's so confused. Kimmy gonna bring, excuse me, she gonna bring the kids in it because, you know, I guess that's supposed to guilt her into saying, I'm so sorry, Kimmy. I'm so sorry. Talking about how Jalen was affected and how everyone else, you know, was safe from the ridicule except for her. You know, she just didn't feel like it was fair. Kaya says, okay. I hear you, but I mean, she ends up saying, for the record, I never said Kimmy was a side chick. She ends up giving her that. But you should have demanded all of this retraction from your husband. You should have demanded it from him, not Kiowa. Anyway. Stormy and Mel. They have a one-on-one. Stormy, she tells Mel she feels like I feel like you avoid the hard conversations. Instead, you kind of just cut people off. Mel gonna pull out her phone. She's so passive aggressive. She gonna pull out her phone. I wouldn't have had the tea or met you if I was avoiding the tough conversations. You know, don't. And see, that's that stuff I can't move past once I see, and I'm growing. I'm growing in that area. I really am. I'm trying. But Mel does it, and then when you catch it, then she tries to, I'm not doing this. I'm vibrating on a high frequency. You know, I'm protecting my peace, and so no, I'm not gonna do this with you. I'm gonna go ahead and go. Then she want to do that. Then she want to do that. Cause if Stormy had been like, girl, can I have your undivided attention? Has she done that? Then Stormy's wrong. Now Stormy's being catty. No, but you are being passive aggressive. You ain't getting no call, girl. You ain't getting no text. You ain't like that she said that. And so this is your way to combat that. Oh, I'm going to just give her my ass to kiss. Okay, Mel, girl. Anyway, Mel says that, you know, after bringing up the tea party, you know, and her run-in with Stormy's mother. And this right here, I understand. Basically, Stormy's mom watched the show. She was a fan of the show, and she already had her preconceived notions. She already had her feelings for Mel before meeting her, prior to coming on the show and all of that. Stormy knew about it, but all she had to go off of was what she saw on TV. So, I mean, she's like, it wasn't much. I didn't expect anything to come from that, you know? Stormy says, you know, she can't control her mother, which is what Tisha always says. No, you don't have to control your mama, and we're not telling you to control your mama. But you ain't had to bring her around here either. You did not have to bring her around here knowing how she felt. That's just simply what it is. Mel just think, I'm not in the space to do another situation like this. That whole thing I went through with Wanda, I'm not doing that with Betty. So, nah. Nah, y'all won't be baiting me into no confrontational situations where I got to be going back and forth with somebody's mama. She ain't doing it. And I'm with you on that, Mel. I'm with you on that. She said, no, no, no. This, like I said, y'all, this time, Mel done do it. She done did the work. And so we are seeing the fruit of that. Last time, it was a lot of peaceful talk, but her actions wasn't really lining up with it. Now, she is actively respecting her own boundaries. And go ahead, girl. Listen, kudos to you for that. You're not letting these people drag you down. You just not. And that is to be applauded. But you know, Stormy, girl, this is, don't expect much. Basically, and we done already went through this, didn't we? You already know that this is where y'all are. At this point, stop with these one-on-ones trying to figure out what the problem is. Ain't no problem no more. It's just she ain't fucking with you like that. Your mama came with the bullshit, and so therefore you and your mama, she don't have to do y'all. Tisha, she goes to the venue place that, you know, that they're gonna be holding the Black Expo. The rest of the group, minus Mel, drop in. Stormy and Courtney, they're gonna be coming. They're gonna be taking Mel's place. Y'all, Tisha was in them jeans, okay? Tisha was in them jeans. Martell couldn't even help but know. Martell say, "Hey, somebody been working out a little bit. Somebody been working out." Marcel like, "You looking at, you checking my Wi-Fi?" "No, I'm not checking her. I'm just looking at her waist. I see her waist. I see you, girl." Unlike you, you not doing no working out. But Tisha in the gym. Tisha in there doing her squats. She in there doing her deadlifts. She in there doing all her workouts for the gluteus maximus. She in there getting that ass right. Okay. Everyday squats. Okay. Everyday squats making shit pop. That's a little Victoria Monet line. She got a song called Ass Like That. They want to know how she get that ass like that. How she get that ass like that. They want to know how she get that ass like that. That ass like that. Yeah, yeah. Making every day pop. Making shit pop. Something. Doing squats. Making shit pop. They want to know how she get that ass like that. That ass like that. Yeah, yeah. Met him about 2 months ago. That's my jam. Said his name was Jim and that he make me better than before. Yes. So we work it out. Go ahead and download that one if you haven't. That's Victoria Monet, Ass Like That. That's what Tisha been doing in the gym. She was looking good in them jeans and everybody noticed. Nobody could keep their eyes off. She knew it. Y'all so crazy. Okay. Oh, what? Girl, you know you was looking good in them jeans. Anyway, Tisha explains to the group, to the rest of the class, that Mel will not be participating when she mentions Martell being one of the reasons, not the only reason, but being one of the reasons why Mel is no longer going to be a part. You know, he take offense. I don't see why. And y'all, did Martell look real tired in this scene? He was, looking like he was going through. It was all in his eyes. I was, ooh. That damn, this court stuff, whatever he got dealing going on behind the scenes is putting him through. Cause it was showing all over his face. Anyway, he say he disappointed, you know, that she's not willing to put their personal issues aside for the sake of community. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Maurice, you know, he was in contingent upon everybody else being in, but he gonna still do it. He gonna still do it, even though he feels like Mel should be a part, you know, whatever, because he talking about the spirit and blah 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 blah. You know, he always got some extra stuff to say. But they're all in. Stormy and Courtney get there. Like I said, Stormy is automatically in. She down for the community service. And then we got on the Martell again. Martell couldn't keep his eyes off Tisha. Martell talking about, "Stop looking at my wife's ass, Martell." Listen, she bodied in these jeans. Tell her not to come down. And she was tipping, okay, her little mules. Go ahead, Tisha. Anyway, Maurice takes Maurice Jr. to the court. You know, he gonna spend some time with him, like we told him to do. So they gonna play basketball. Junior smoked that ass. It was 14-2. You know, they have a conversation. He checks in with him, you know, about the conversation he had with his mother. How did that go? All of that. Marcia said he bored. You know, it kind of gets boring hearing y'all say the same thing over and over again. He tired. He tired of the lectures. He tired of that. Maurice says, you know, I know that I've been lecturing you and I've been expecting a lot of me in you. And it's not going to be like that. Your reality is completely different than what my reality was. My reality at your age, I was caring for myself, buying my own clothes, buying my own food, paying the rent, paying the mortgage, paying the light bill, paying the gas bill, paying all the bills. Let Marceau and Maurice tell it they didn't have no mama and daddy. Okay, you let them tell it they lived alone. Mama, where is mama? Because I want to tell her to her face she wasn't shit. I want to tell her to her face that she wasn't worth a damn for leaving y'all to care for yourselves like that. Where is she? Because she wasn't shit. Y'all talk about how hard she worked and all. No. Ain't no way in the world y'all should have been caring for yourselves like that. That means she wasn't there. She was just neglecting y'all. And we gonna call a thing a thing. Y'all were neglected and abandoned. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. They be wearing it like it's a badge of honor. That was struggle. That was struggle. Y'all done grew up on struggle and survival, which is why you are the way that you are. Anyway. They have a cute moment, you know. Maurice Jr. I don't think I've ever seen him smile this much. You know, it was just the fact that dad is with me, spending time with me and not lecturing me. He had fun. He really was. He was beaming, just cheesing, being there with his dad. They had themselves a good time. Maurice Jr. say he figuring himself out, you know. Maurice tells him that he needs to speak freely. You know, if there's some things that you don't want to do or, you know, you don't agree with, you can speak up, speak freely. You know, it's okay for you. Now it's okay for him to speak for himself and speak up for himself. Now it's okay. Maurice Jr. say he want to go out to eat after this, you know, and he said, okay, but you got to beat me again. And then we'll go out to eat. If you can beat me again. Like I said, this made him happy. And it made me happy to see the child happy. Because I can't stand to see Maurice Jr. on this TV screen looking downtrodden and sad all the damn time. Because every time you have him on here, you fussing at him. Anyway, Courtney. We see, and this is also a more Courtney mama, less Betty. Because Courtney mama is a breath. Mama Beasley is a breath of fresh air. Okay? That's the mama we need to see on TV. Not Wanda. Although entertaining, very toxic. Betty, she ain't even entertaining. Because she coming on doing the same bullshit Wanda was doing. And we done rode that ride. So we don't want to do that again. Courtney just has a talk with his mom. His mama would look good too. She about 50. She must have been a young mama. Still, she looked good. she does not look like she looked more like an older sister than his mama. But anyway, he shares, you know, that Stormy wants more children and he doesn't want more children, and they talk about that. He didn't have a father coming up. His mom, she also grew up without a father, you know, so there's that pathology. He starts to cry. Talking about this and how they come into that realization that that's why he doesn't want the children. That's why he doesn't want more children. You know, fear that I don't know, like it's that childhood trauma of not having a father himself to be there. He might be fearful of that becoming his reality, but it's like that would be your choice. You know, his father is no longer with us, and I don't know how early in his life he passed, but it completely affected him not having his father around. His mama's just like, yo, dad, he missed out. He missed out on a good son. You know, he missed out on a good son, a good time. He missed out. That was his loss. That's his bad. You know, but you are a great father. You're gonna be. You're gonna continue to be a great father. Have more kids. You know, build your family. Don't let that small thing, or don't let this childhood trauma deter you in any way. So that was good to see. You know, she uplifted a boy. I loved it. I loved it. I really did. And seeing Courtney cry like that, I was like, oh, that was little 5-year-old Courtney crying out. Little 10-year-old Courtney crying out. These men really do a number on their children when they decide that they're not gonna be a parent. Like, you really do your kids a disservice. It's terrible. And when you try to come back later, it's just like, thank you, but no thank you. You know? Anyway, I hope Courtney can, you know, he may need therapy to get through this, to get over those hurdles. And I hope that he does go, you know, seek it. You know, I hope he receives his healing in some way. Listen, Lord, touch him. Send a therapist. You know, do what you can do, Lord. Do what you can do to heal that child, that inner child in Courtney. Anyway, like I said, less Betty, more Mama Beasley. Should have been bringing your mama around a long time ago. Your mama got some sense. Betty around there acting up. And then gonna drag her sister in too to act up some more. We had the Black Expo. Stormy, she's having a dilemma. Courtney will not be there because he has to handle this huge order that has to be shipped out. She's like, I really need to be there dealing with this and not over here doing this. I'm kind of feeling a way about committing to this because I need to be over there. That's my bread and butter, you know. So she's scatterbrained a little bit, you know. Her mind is there and here. She's worried about this deadline, but I'm, you know, and her mother-in-law is there to help. You know, she's there to kind of ease her mind a little bit. Tisha, she gets there. She's met with a situation. The coordinator says that, listen, I let a few more people join. I let a few more people in. I know you said the cap was, but I let. So we're going to have about 20 vendors. And the venue space is not big enough to accommodate all these vendors. So they're going to have to figure this out. I don't know why we didn't have no dimensions, no floor plan. You know, I don't know why nobody knows how much space each vendor should have, but next time you know to send that out to each vendor, because Stormy just took it upon herself to set up Canvas Beauty in the whole corner in the back. She got the whole corner in the back. She got balloons. She got her nice little couch set up. It's giving Essence Fest booth or you know, little area or what's the one in here in Atlanta? For sisters only. For sisters only is what it's giving. or Bronner Brothers. You know, you got a whole lot more space in those type of convention centers for those type of festivals, events, that kind of thing. But for this, we got us a small little building, and so everybody gonna get a little table. Just giving pop-up shop, you know. And she go over there, you know, like, oh, so you done took up, you done got all this space. Okay, all right, let's really set up. I didn't know you was gonna take the whole area over here. You know, I don't know what this means for everybody else. Stormy like, girl, I didn't have the dimensions, so I just came and set up. I'm here early before you, just setting up, because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But a simple table, that's the girl. We're not doing that. You know, I got to give ambiance. I got to give all this. Marceau get there, coming in there trying to regulate. Oh, who paying for them? All them balloons. We really need all that. Who paying for that? You paying for it. He sees Stormy over there. Oh, is that Stormy? Did she pay her fee? Tisha say, what fee? Chocolate in a bottle ain't pay no fee. Chocolate in a bottle paid for this entire event. And then, there's a fee. We need to go over there and get the fee. It's just business. Marceau, the day of, I'm not going over there. You go over there, because I'm not going over there and bothering her about that. So that's exactly what he does. Go right over there, march his ass right on over there, making bullshit small talk at first, you know, just to slide in there. You get a chance to pay the fee? Stormy like, the fee? What fee? It's gonna be $100. He made that dumb look. Oh, it's gonna be $100. Like you informed her of this. Stormy immediately starts snapping. Immediately. What? You gonna come back? Don't come over here about no $100. You better than that. You better than that. You bigger than that. $100? You gonna come to me about $100? And then you ain't even tell me beforehand. Like, what? Come on, man. He goes to get Tisha. Tisha, she called me low vibrational. You are. What's she supposed to do? Come over there and beat up Stormy? Because Tisha knew good and damn well you shouldn't went over there in the first place, which is why she didn't come over there with you. She's not behind you on this. She's not with you on this. You wrong. You wrong. Rolling up on that lady, asking her for $100 the day of. The day of. When nobody else had to pay for a booth. He didn't make, or excuse me, they weren't making anybody else in the comeback group pay. And so that included Stormy, especially if she's taking Mel's place. Oh, now all of a sudden she needed to pay the $100. He wouldn't have done, he would never. Marceau would not have done that shit if Courtney was there. He would not have done that if Courtney was in the building. Absolutely not. It's to be continued because we're going to pick right back up here, you know, with the rest of the people showing up and more bullshit happening. Because I think Tiffany and Lewis didn't even know about it. I think they got their invite late as hell. Stormy says she'll never do business with Marceau Scott again. And I don't blame you. I don't blame you. That was so shisty. You know, just a snake move. Anyway, that's where we end. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.